So behind me I have one section of the garden with some color and some flowers and plenty of green, but look what's going on another section. We added the annual amaranth and we added the red variety, and you can see the impact that that red has in the garden. We're going to talk about how to grow this wonderful perennial or annual depending on where you are. Behind me we have one example of this red amaranth, and there's all different varieties. This is a very old plant. It was cultivated in places like Peru thousands of years ago, and it's a great grain. You can actually find it in the store and just buy amaranth, but here we're growing it in this particular variety. The leaves are red and the flowers are red. The flowers are right here. Those are the flowers that you're seeing. This is a wonderful plant to grow for the color, but also some varieties you could actually eat the seeds raw or you can cook them. They're very high in protein. The leaves are edible depending on the variety, and the plant in some areas where it's warm is a short-lived perennial. In other words, it will come back for a year, but what I like to do is just let it go to seed, and it just sort of pops up in various places in the garden each year. There are different varieties of amaranth. Some of them are a little bit shorter, and as I said, sometimes the flowers would be orange or a different color, even more of a yellow. The plant does want to be in full sun. It likes adequate moisture, and it will seed in. In other words, see, it's popping up in this part of the garden. I didn't really plant this here. It just kind of came up. The birds might eat the seeds and spread it around. We've got it in other places in the garden. So once you have it, you should have it year after year. What it does need is some moisture to germinate in the spring, and then once it comes up, it's really going to kind of go on its own, and it will go right till the first frost and add that wonderful pop, in this case of burgundy, to the garden. So amaranth, it's a very versatile plant, annual for most of you, short-lived perennial for others. It adds color and food to the garden, just a wonderful plant. For Growing Wisdom, I'm Dave Epstein, and be sure to subscribe on our YouTube channel and follow me on Twitter @Growing Wisdom.